Hello my lovely people, welcome to my channel. This is the Indigo channel and I am an intuitive tarot reader. Today I'm actually going to do things a little bit differently because I realized I take way too damn long. I also don't have that much time because I need the daylight to do these videos and it's getting pretty late. So I'm going to switch it up. I want you guys to be entertained when you're watching me, and I feel so bored when I watch my own videos. I just like want to yawn and die and crawl into a hole. All of the above, if that were possible. I just want to make this like the most enjoyable experience for you guys, and a few changes that I made. I won't be shuffling in real time. I might possibly be shuffling my tarot cards just to get like clarifying messages, but everything else is already pre-shuffled. So I'm going to like insert clip here of the 3 piles that you can choose from, and then we will get into your reading. Also, realize I forgot to mention what we're going to be answering today. So the question of the day is, what karma is in my life currently or will be coming in soon, and how can I help resolve this karma? So let me just break down this message because I know it's kind of confusing, especially if you don't really understand karma as much. But to me, karma is all about just like fate, destiny, things that were kind of written, what was written, I guess, things that were prophesized. So you may not believe in karma. I personally do, and it's not all bad. You can have good karma as well. It's just about what you're meant to go through in this life. So I think it is especially helpful if you're going through a hard time, just to realize like why I'm going through this, like why things keep going wrong, or like what's going on, and like what lesson do I need to learn from this. And that's the biggest takeaway with karma, is all about lessons. Every single karmic experience you have is going to be a lesson. So whether it's good karma, like you win the lottery, or it's bad karma, like you lose your job, it's all going to have a lesson to it. So I think the more that we can understand that it's not your fault, the more we can like stop putting the blame on ourselves and just realize that this is what was meant to happen to make us better people and to evolve us spiritually as souls. That's why we're even here on this earth, to evolve spiritually. So karma is really important for that. Okay, so now you can pick your pile and we'll get into your reading. Hi pile 1, this is your reading. The question of the day is, what is your karma and how can you help resolve it or heal it? So let's see what we got here. So pile 1, right off the bat, I'm getting that your angels and your spirit guides would like you to know that everything is okay and you're doing everything fine. So basically they just want you to know that you don't have to worry. You don't have to let your fears get the best of you, because you're actually very protected and you're being watched over at the moment. So that's the first message I'm getting. I got the All Is Well card, which is Archangel Jeremiel. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It says, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. So, as with most karma, or as with all karma, everything is happening the way that it's supposed to happen. So, just realize that you're safe. And I think that's the main message here for you, is that you have to realize that you're safe. And you don't have to like get into go in this downward spiral of like, oh my god, one thing's wrong, and then it led to another thing that's wrong, and now all of this is wrong. And then, because when we get in that headspace, we just start to like spiral down all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Like, I know because I do it too, honey. Like, it's just that idea of you have to stop yourself. You have to stop yourself because you're going to keep perpetuating all of these negative things happening if you start, like, it all starts with one thought, honestly. But the more you focus on the things that are going wrong, the more it's going to lead to things going wrong. So it's like just that cycle. Like, I even see in this card kind of like a circular, well, it's like the Milky Way, but like a circular symbol of like things just keep, like when you see in a whirlpool, do you get what I'm saying? Just like, I'm not making any sense. But basically, if you think of a tornado and how like it just goes in, and then it goes in a circle and a circle and a circle all the way till it gets to the bottom, and it's like that funnel. So basically, that's how your mind can be when you're being negative. It's you go down and you spin and you keep going until you're all the way at the bottom and you hit rock bottom. And yeah, and I don't know, I think this is kind of a warning for you, a positive warning, not to let yourself hit rock bottom, unless you really feel like you need to, because I've been there and I feel like sometimes in certain cases hitting rock bottom is the only way to stop the negativity, and then you can finally like build yourself back up. So I guess it's just a warning that in the current state of things, if you keep going with this negative mindset, or if you keep feeding into your fears, there might be a point where you hit rock bottom. And I can kind of see that with some of the other cards we got, because we have darkness looms on the horizon, and that card that just fell that I'm about to pick up, we have work through your fears. So I feel like these two cards are connected, the work through your fears and darkness looms, because basically what I'm seeing is if you don't work through your fears, you're always going to have this darkness looming over you, or this feeling that you're unsafe, like there's something around the corner out to get you. So whatever you're going through right now, I think that's what it's trying to teach you, is how to work through your fears. Maybe you're going through some scary situations, some life challenges. Some of you could be very intuitive, because we got Goddess of the Moon. So if you're having any like psychic dreams, psychic attacks, nightmares, this is probably just for a few of you, but if you're having anything like that, please, please, please learn how to protect yourself. Learn how to create a shield before you go to bed. You can call on Archangel Michael to shield you. I've had a lot of those experiences as well, and you just always have to remember to protect yourself. That is the most important thing. So yeah, that's actually a huge, huge message here, is you need to learn how to shield yourself, because there are some darker energies around you, and this could be people, this could be like psychic energies. It's really depending on your situation, but I think you're in need of some protection. And not to scare you or anything, this happens to everyone, like especially people that are more like empathic or have like spiritual tendencies, because those are the ones who have this bright light and this bright energy, and that tends to attract the moths or the flies, or the people that really need that healing. Your light will attract them in. So it's important to create boundaries and learn how to create boundaries. Protect yourself, because when you feel safe, that's when you can actually help people. You can't help people when you're feeling unsafe all the time and you feel like there's someone lurking in every single corner, because then you're going to just want to hide. You're just going to want to shield yourself and not do anything. So So that is a big lesson that you're learning right now, and whatever situations you're going through, that is a karmic lesson that the universe is trying to teach you. So I think for me, the purpose of this reading is just to let you guys know why things are happening, because if you are able to fix this, if you're able to like learn this lesson quicker, then all of this negativity that you may be facing can actually disappear like sooner, because you've learned the lesson. So that's just what I want you guys to take away from this. We got some good cards too. So we have your hard work is paying off and conclusions are within reach. So you might have some Capricorn in your chart. I also saw Scorpio and Pisces. But basically use your strengths. I think you guys are really, really hard workers. And like I said before, you're also very intuitive. So put 2 and 2 together. I think that's going to be the best possible thing you can do for yourself right now, is continue with the hard work, because it is paying off. So don't worry about that. Anything when it comes to work, I think it's saying you're on the right path. But you also need to implore, I think implore is the right word, but you also need to use your spiritual gifts and your intuition, because that's going to help protect you from anything that might be not so great that feels attractive to you, that may be coming your way. So make sure that you also are using your gifts. So also, what did yes, and also with the Goddess of the Moon, I got the Knight of Pentacles. So there actually could be an offer coming in career-wise or like financially through your intuitive abilities. So I don't know if you guys do any spiritual work or any tarot reading or divination, or even just like guiding other people, coaching, psychology, healing, anything like that, that can actually, but anything creative also, honestly, because I get a lot of blue and purple and indigo here, and those are my colors. I love indigo. But anything where you're just really using that artistic ability that you innately have, you're gonna have some kind of offer come in from that. So going back to the Raven card that we saw earlier, darkness looms on the horizon. So just to clarify that, you might come across some people that don't have your best interests at heart, that want to kind of cut you down or talk about you, or try to get you into their little like gossipy ring. And just remember that you can be this Queen of Swords, and create boundaries with people. If people are making you feel bad, even if they're like your friends or whatever, you can be honest with them, and or you could take a step back, or you could even cut people out of your life if you have to, because honestly, like, it's Judgment Day. That's what the angels are saying. It's Judgment Day. It's time to cut the crap, like, so to speak. It's time to, because I can tell that you're tired of it. Like, I feel it. I feel like you guys are really tired of something. You're just like over it, so fucking over it. Like, I feel it. And the angels are saying, cut it out. Like, if there's something that's really making you just so angry, or just feeling like you're just over it, you're done, because you've tried so hard, and like these negative influences are just spitting this negativity at you, it's time for you to cut it out and start a new cycle with the world. And the world could also be recognition, could be fame. It's really just being vulnerable and being your true self, and showing the world that. And if you can't do that with this circle of friends that you're in, or coworkers, or whoever who's holding you back, then it might be time to cut them out, honestly. That's what I'm seeing. So then 2 more cards I got. This is the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. So for your guidance of like how you can heal in this situation, I got Take Off Your Mask or Masks. So essentially with this card, it's all about, kind of goes with what I was just saying, being your truest self. If you have to wear a mask around certain people, even if they're your friends, your family, your coworkers, whoever, you're not being your true self, and that's actually hurting you inside. It could be like detrimental to your mental health to constantly be wearing masks around people. So just really, really love yourself. You know, loving yourself is not just about loving the outside of you, it's also loving the inside of you. And the way you do that is by not being afraid to show people that, not being afraid to be your truest self. And what you get out of that as a reward is feeling complete, feeling whole. Because once you do that, you won't ever feel any kind of loneliness, you won't feel down all the time. You'll be 100% happy with who you are. And that is the goal. It's a journey, it's not a destination, so it may take longer than like just deciding, oh, I'm going to be myself today. Like, no, you have to take it step by step. Trust me, I know I'm trying to do that too. But the guidance is to start. And the way you can start is actually by journaling about it or meditating on it, writing down like, who do I pretend to be on a day-to-day basis? Who are the people that I'm doing this for? So just kind of recognizing the masks that you wear, and that can be the hardest part because you might be thinking to yourself, I don't wear any masks, that's who I am. But it's really funny and kind of interesting to see how we try to portray ourselves to other people is different, or can be different to what actually goes on. I mean, that didn't make sense. Can be different, or is actually different to how we really, really are. Okay, so, and for the outcome of the situation, I got the Magician. So the Magician, in this case, I'm kind of seeing that as being you. So if you are able to finally kind of cut some of this energy, negative energy out that you don't need, you'll actually come out being the Magician. So you'll be able to create what you want, create the life you want. You can literally, the Magician has everything at his hands. Like the world is his oyster. Like, there's so many possibilities out there, and like literally what he wants, he can snap his fingers and get. He or she, of course. And that's gonna be your energy, because you'll learn how to own your own energy and not be giving it away so freely to people who don't necessarily deserve it. Alright, so that was your reading, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be answering the question of what is your karma that you're either experiencing right now or in the future, and how can you heal it or resolve it. So, right off the bat for pile 2, what I'm seeing is whatever karma you're dealing with right now, it is helping you get in touch with your inner knowing and get really clear with your relationship with the divine or your inner divine. So I can see that because we got the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel card. And as you may know, the 7th chakra is all about connecting with the higher power, any higher power you may believe in, the divine, spiritual guides, the universe at large. It's that feeling of really expanding outward and connecting through the soul versus through the body. So I don't know why I feel called to give this explanation right now, but basically our lower chakras are all about being in our body, being in this material 3D body. So connecting with people physically, or doesn't necessarily need to be like touching them, but just having them physically present with us, or even on the phone or in a video, and connecting with them in that way. When you connect with people through your 7th chakra, it's actually the opposite. It's like completely different. It's like you're connecting with them through your intuition, but not just your intuition, through your like telepathically, you're sending people messages through your energy. People can pick up on your energy. So I think whatever karma, whatever situation you're in currently at the moment, it's actually developing your 7th chakra even more, to the point where you can talk to people without even talking. You can develop that sense of telepathy where your energy is so strong and clear. You have so much clarity. It's not muddled with any like dark energies or confusing energies. You're getting very, very clear on your purpose, on who you are, and on your message that you want to spread to people, so much so that you don't even have to tell them. Like, they can just sense it on you. They'll have a clear sense of who you are and what you're trying to do. And I think that is just so incredible. I feel like you guys are on a very, very nice, I just get like this really good feeling. Like you guys are on this very fulfilling spiritual journey right now. And that is what your guides are wanting you to know. And I just see from, like, even in this card, this woman is so wise. Like, she's just so powerful, and her power isn't in the things that she owns, it's in her knowing. Like, you can just see in her eyes, she has this like valuable knowledge, and it's so much more valuable than any material or physical thing could possibly be. So I think you guys right now are really getting out of that 3D physical world and really getting into your spirituality and your higher power, and that is just amazing. I feel like you guys are really integrating with your higher self, so that's great. I'm also getting so we got the outdoors card, Archangel Jophiel. So it says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So I feel like you might be getting some creative downloads, but it's actually going to be enhanced if you go outside and get into like some fresh air, connect with nature. The more you can relieve your stress and that like muddiness that I was talking about earlier, that muddiness that might be caught up in your 7th chakra, the faster this is going to be. Any way that you can develop your 7th chakra is going to be good for getting out of any like karmic situations you might find yourself in at the moment. So we also have the card of Libra. So Libra is all about balancing the scales. And to me, it's kind of a card, like a karmic card within itself, because when I think of karma, I think of the scales. I think of the Justice card in tarot, and that's kind of what this card is giving me, that vibe. So it could also be like a legal situation, like if you're dealing with any legal situations, that could be part of the karma that's happening right now. But it's, yeah, like I said before, it's really helping you develop this connection to the above, the divine. Because even in this card, you can see her hair is going up to the sky, and it's the only colorful part of this. It's the most colorful part of this card. So I just really see that like 7th chakra, even higher than that, because we have more than 7 chakras. So any like higher up chakras you're really starting to tune into and spark, I guess. I just keep hearing spark. So Another situation that I feel like is coming into my head is if this is a romantic relationship, I feel like you and this person are kind of mirroring each other, and you're at an impasse because neither of you want to move from where you are. And you're always going to be in this impasse, if neither of you move, is the message that I'm getting, because you guys are kind of like stuck. Like, you don't want to leave, but you don't want to move forward. So you're just like in this space where like you're like this, like kind of butting heads. Like, both of you are kind of like pushing each other away, and because of that, it's like you're not moving. You're like, but then if one person leaves, the other one's gonna just like crash. That didn't make any sense, did it? I'm sorry, you get what I'm saying, guys. So yeah, I think that's what needs to happen, though, is like someone's got to do something. Somebody's got to take a step back, and the other person's gonna fall, and then they can come back and be like, hey, what's going on? So yeah, if that made any sense to anybody, that is my advice for that situation. But I think if you're going through a hard time in your relationships, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make light of this at all, but if you're going through any kind of difficulty in like a romantic relationship, or even a friendship, it's kind of that idea, well, maybe you need to take a step back to take a step forward. So it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's really not if you think about it, because where you are right now, nothing is going to move forward. Nothing's going to happen. So you really need to change up your perspective and your actions in the situation for things to change. And you know, that might require you to take a step back, or to even move away for a while and like do other things, work on other things if you can. Any way that you can do that. And a good start is getting more in touch with your 7th chakra, getting more in touch with the divine, working on divination. But if that doesn't interest you, doing anything in the world that interests you, anything that sparks like that oomph of like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, like anything that sparks your creativity too is gonna help. So that's what I'm getting with the Libra card. Also, we got a win-win outcome is forecast. So if this whoa, that's crazy, sorry, that is crazy. So like I said, we got the Libra card, and then this is a new deck, but it's still full moon in Libra, and they both are like purple colored. So that tells me very heavily 7th chakra energy, and very heavy Libra energy. So you guys might be Libras, or you might be dealing with Libras, but that's very heavy in this reading. But I think when it comes to the situation with the Libra, or the legal matters, or the relationship matters, a win-win outcome is forecast. So you don't have to worry about that. Like, things are balancing out right now. Everything is going to be fine. That's what I'm getting. Everything's good. But you will receive news from afar. So if you got a Libra in your life, or if you're a Libra, you're going to receive some news, and it's going to be very healing. So it might be with this person, actually. And I think that's going to be an opportunity for you to really heal this relationship with this person, and be completely honest with them, and forthcoming is the word I'm getting. Forthcoming. And I didn't want to mention it, but I'm getting a lot of twin flame symbols in here, if you guys resonate with that energy. So you're going to receive some news. So don't worry. I'd say, especially if you're able to step away from this and to, like I said, do something that makes you feel good anything at all really work with your crown chakra, then I think that will help you in receiving this news quicker. But yeah, the caduceus is a very healing symbol, so it's all about healing, and I feel like healing your relationships is the karma that you're going through right now. It could be with family even, doesn't necessarily have to be a person, a partner, could be a friendship as well. And a good way to heal yourself first is by connecting with your crown chakra and also going outdoors. Being in nature, that's really going to help you as well. So the card that we got, for as your like advice on guidance on what to do is unleash your creativity. So yeah, I think this goes back to like what we got from the outdoor card, from the 7th chakra card. While you're taking a step from this relationship, you're taking a moment for yourself. Really use that time to heal, but also to heal through creativity. So healing sometimes can be very hard and can be kind of depressing. But if you're able to heal through creativity, as in making something just for you, not for your career, not for someone else, just for you, something that even it could look like a pile of dog shit. I'm sorry, excuse my vulgarity, but it could look like literally a pile of shit. But if it makes you feel good to make that pile of shit, you make that pile of shit, because it's gonna help you. And that's what I'm hearing, so that is your message. I hope you liked it now. Okay, but for some specific people though, I will say, I got some specific messages from the tarot. I feel like you could be going through a breakup, a karmic relationship, or a very, very codependent relationship, where there might have been someone else involved, a third party, or it could have just been like very toxic. You're coming out of that now, and as you're healing, after you heal, or in the midst of it, you're actually going to have someone come in who's going to really help you lift your spirits up and feel great about yourself. But I think before that comes in, you have to start loving yourself and feeling that yourself first, and that's going to really come from this unleashing your creativity. So I think as you unleash your creativity more, you kind of start to bring out the different colors of your personality, and that really starts to attract other people. Really starts to attract a lot of other people, and a lot of just like love, joy, everything that you want, like money, even abundance. It's just going to start pouring in. So just remember, you have really great things in your future, and stay true to who you are, and all of that good stuff will be coming right to you. So this was your reading, Pile 2. Thank you for being here with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be answering the question of what is your karma, and how you can help resolve it, or basically like what the lesson is from your situation that's going on, and how you can learn the lesson a little bit easier or quicker, so you don't have to be in any sort of negative karmic situations. So for you guys, what I'm getting here is you're dealing with a masculine energy that I'm seeing very clearly, or you might be a masculine energy, either or. But what I see is this masculine energy could have been kind of sneaky and deceitful. 7 of Swords. So could have been playing games, could have been really sneaky and just kind of trying to manipulate and deceive to get what they want. And this, I feel like, is your energy of Queen of Pentacles. So you're someone who is very grounded, mature, earthy, yes, I would say, see, Queen of Pentacles to me is like nurturing. It's not as nurturing as like Queen of Cups, but it's still like a mothering energy, more of like a Capricorn, like mothering energy, just like that very earthy, like mother quality. I feel like that's your energy, where you like to take care of people and you like to be very homely and you like to provide for people and give to people. You're very giving. And it could be that this person was being sneaky and was trying to take advantage of that in some way, and they really hurt you. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of just in this period of healing. You could be grieving right now. But yeah, I really feel like, I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate for people, but I'm really seeing this as a relationship kind of karma that you're dealing with right now. We do have the relationship harmony card, which is Archangel Raguel. It says, "We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved right now." So you can call upon this Archangel Raguel if you have anything that you need help with, just in terms of your relationship. So what I'm getting right now is this is a period for you of rest and rejuvenation. So if you're feeling stuck and you feel like you can't move forward, like you are grieving, you feel sad, and you're just like worried that you might be stuck in that feeling for a long time, or possibly for the rest of your life, this is just a reminder that this isn't a forever thing. This is just a right now thing, and it's something that you need to really just submit yourself to. Surrender to this rest and rejuvenation, because your body really wants it and your body needs it. You need a break. That's what I'm getting. Like, you just need to heal, and your spirit guides and source is trying to heal you. Like, you have a lot of energies around you that are trying to heal your aura, your body. They need you to be at rest in order to receive that healing. So anything you can do to more easily receive this healing that's coming towards you, I would recommend meditating, like the person in this photo. Just really just like close your eyes, even if it's not meditating. Like, what I like to do sometimes in the morning before I get out of bed, whether or not I like actually tell myself, okay, I'm meditating, sometimes I just like close my eyes and don't sleep. Like, if that makes any sense, just close my eyes and relax, and just like whatever thoughts come up. I'm not asleep, but I'm not awake. My eyes are closed. Basically, that's as simple as I can say it, as simply as I can put it. But that's kind of just like an intro to meditation if you guys don't like to meditate. But the more you can do that and just like let go of your body, let go of like, where are you stressed? Where do you feel stress right now? Tension on your body. Like, drop it for a second. Just like exhale. Close your eyes and exhale. The more you can do that, the more quickly you can receive this healing from your guides. And even set that intention and say, I am ready to receive this healing from God, from source, from the universe, from my guides. I'm ready to receive this healing, and then it'll come to you. So we have the Jupiter card, and this is like the heavy masculine energy that I'm feeling. I feel like this masculine is, his hands are tied when it comes to giving. Like, there's something stopping him from giving. He will take as much as possible, but he's not ready to give right now because he's got some karmic ties of his own. Sorry, he or she, this masculine energy, just for the purposes of this reading, I'm going to call him he. he has some karmic ties that he's dealing with. And as much as tempting as it can be to try and help someone break free from their karma, it's not really possible. Like, it's just something people need to go through on their own. Just like I can't necessarily break you out of your karma. I can help guide you. I can send you these messages. I can't necessarily just cut your karma out. You know, just like that, you can't necessarily cut this person's karma out. They have to go through it on their own. And that's possibly what was getting in the way of your connection with this person. They just have so much going on. I feel like there's a lot clouding their mind, and I think they need to figure themselves out before you can really get into a more healthy state of your relationship. And my throat is hurting, so I feel like they also have a blocked throat chakra. Probably aren't great at communicating, which could be another thing that is blocking you guys in this relationship. I think you also might need to do a little work on your throat chakra as well, and just get very, very clear with communication. We're also getting the sign of Gemini, which is all about communication. So the more honest you can be, the more authentic you can be in your communication, the better it's going to be for this situation as well. But we got full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So I don't always take this as a timing card, but full moon in Gemini, that's actually going to be, let me think about this. Sorry. I think that's going to be during Sagittarius season. So it's actually going to be, Sag season starts late November. So yeah, full moon in Gemini might be in like late November. But it says the answers you need are coming. So they could be coming in late November. I know that sounds like a long time from now, but that's just a hit that I'm getting intuitively. You also have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. That's kind of funny with the timing, because late November, full moon in Gemini, and then early December is new moon in Sag. So around that time, late November to early December, you could be getting some answers that you were wanting to find, and then it's going to be good, whatever it is, because luck is on your side. So that's something that you can really look forward to. And then you got the Hand of Fate. So forces beyond your control intervene. With this card, I just take it as like, you might want to control this situation. You might be thinking, what did I do wrong? What can I do better? Like, what can I do that will get me what I want? But what this card is saying, literally, it is what it is. Like, this is the hand of fate. This is fate intervening. So you literally just have to live your life, because forces beyond your control are controlling the situation. So as much as you want to blame your actions or their actions or everything in between, this is something that's out of either of your hands, and it's just something that you're going through right now because you need to go through it, because it's part of a karmic situation, a karmic lesson. All right, so let's see what other messages we're getting here. So in this reading, I kind of also asked what guidance that we can have for you on how to heal the situation, and we literally got the healing card. So from this, what I'm getting is you might have some inner wounds, some deep inner trauma from your childhood or from even a past life, which is nothing you can control. Like I said, it's literally the hand of fate, that needs to be addressed. So if you're feeling really, really just like distraught, emotionally wrecked, that is something that you probably have had in your body. Like that, like it's not just this situation that's causing that emotion. It's bringing up emotion that you stored in your body for so long, and it needs to be brought up, because if you didn't cry this out, if you didn't have this experience, that emotion is going to fester into some kind of illness. It's going to fester into resentment, which is going to harm you in some way, or even possibly change your personality, turn you into, it can make you like jaded. So you need to get this out, whatever this is, whatever these emotions are, like you need to let them go. And as annoying as it might be, or as unpleasant as it might feel, this is healing you, this is helping you, and it's giving you strength, because we have the strength card. It's helping you balance your masculine and your feminine side, and that's exactly what we're here to do on this earth, is to balance our energies. So it's really just like up-leveling you. Like this healing that you're going through is up-leveling you to being stronger, to being wiser, and to just really getting into the flow of life instead of having to control everything. It's letting go of control. It's feeling life again and not being weighed down by it. But also, just like extra, I feel like we got some good outcome cards, because I asked for all of these piles, like what would the outcome be, just because I'm nosy, not really even for the reading, but we have 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So basically, ultimate emotional fulfillment, whether it's with this person or with someone else, you guys are going to have this happy 10 of Cups, emotionally fulfilled future, and with the rainbow and everything. So there's really nothing to worry about as far as that. But if you are wanting to know if it's possibly with this person, I do feel like it could possibly be with this person. This person could eventually come back into your life. I don't really know when per se, but I was feeling that whatever they did to you, either now or sometime in the near future, they're going to feel very, very heavily regretful, and they might reach out to you in the near future about it. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have the 4 of Wands. So it is possible to achieve this balance and then this commitment and happy life with this person. So not all hope is lost. I want to thank you guys for staying with me throughout this reading, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.